for Q Radio Pets Corner.
With Brandy Dog Food.
We're speaking with Mark Smith, who's a pet and reptile operations manager, and Gemma Taylor, Blue Cross Education Officer. You're both very welcome. How are you?
Good morning.
Morning, Tim.
Great. Welcome to Pets Corner. And tell us now about My Pet Pals Summer Activity Club.
Okay, the My Pet Pals Summer Activity Club is running through all the Pets at Home stores up and down the country, and it's a chance for children and their parents to come in and find out a little bit more about the pets that we have in store, how to look after them, how to feed them, and how to care for them.
Now, these days, as you both know, I mean, obviously we love pets, and sometimes perhaps children are given pets from a too young age. Do you find this happens, and maybe they aren't being given the right kind of direction?
I think it's just really important for the parents to obviously know when they get a pet for a young kid, what pet is needed for that young kid and what's suitable, and B, that they are ultimately responsible for that animal, because the child is going to be too young to make really important decisions or to know how to handle it, how much to feed it, and so forth. So it's all about education.
The education thing, yes. Now, this is good because obviously this is where Blue Cross comes in.
Yes.
Now, there are free workshops, and which I know Mark alluded to there. Now, are these workshops going to help give, I suppose, kids and parents ideas of the massive responsibility a pet will entail?
Yes, that's one of the key things that we want to do. Like Gemma said, it's all about educating people to make the right decision about which pet is right for them and their circumstances. And the Blue Cross also run workshops as well.
Now, I know you have some statistics for us, don't you? So, for Northern Ireland, what specifically are, for instance, the best loved pet? I mean, you know, what do kids really want to go for in this product?
Well, we can give you the top 10 children's dream pets, if you like.
Sure.
So number 1 was dog, which is not surprising, really. Number 2, cat. Number 3 is the monkey, which is a little bit different. Number 4, horse. And then the other things that are featured are tigers, penguins, parrots, meerkats and hamsters. So quite a bizarre combination.
I guess meerkats is thanks to that advert.
Yeah, I mean, we see it at the Blue Cross sort of trends going on, really, and this is due to, you know, TV adverts, films. We saw a massive increase in the huskies after the film Twilight, so it just shows the power of media, really, and we're ultimately left to pick up the pieces when people don't want them anymore.
Well, this is it, and this is what we have to try and, I suppose, educate. Now, whenever we're thinking of the biggest campaign, which is always around Christmas time, have you noticed an improvement now? I mean, are people still buying puppies for Christmas, or is that starting to come down now?
I think it's something that always is going to happen. You know, as much as we can educate, some people aren't going to listen, or, you know, some people think it's a really good idea. The only thing we can do is just carry on plugging the fact that animals for life, not, you know, just for certain periods of time, really. So yeah, it's all about, you know, knowing how long the animal's going to live for as well. It could be a lifelong commitment. I recently lost my horse that was 38 years old, so
Goodness.
You know, that's 38 years of looking after her, which ultimately is quite costly and a lot of time.
And one of the biggest things is just to make sure, you know, that people, I suppose, are getting pets checked regularly at their local veterinary clinic, yeah?
Oh yeah, we'd always recommend that animals should be seen regularly by the vet, and also if the animal looks unwell, the prime course of action is to take it straight to the vet. They're the experts when it comes to the health of the pets, if they're looking a bit peaky.
And the likes of insurance, that kind of thing, which some of these things that, you know, I hear, obviously we all hear day-to-day news-wise, is people dodging insurance and people dodging sometimes getting, like, you know, dog or cat licenses, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's essential to have third party, especially with dogs and horses and things like that. If they get out and they cause an accident, ultimately you're to blame. And we do advise that you have full veterinary insurance as well, because I don't know if your listeners, you know, have experience on this, but suddenly when you're faced with a huge vet bill, you've either got to have savings that can pay for it, or you've got to be relying on that insurance. So always best to cover yourself.
This is all good advice. Well, Gemma Taylor, Blue Cross Education Officer, and Mark Smith, Pet and Reptile Operations Manager, thanks for talking with us.
Thank you.